the greatest heights. Jump down and have a fight. And that's all we'll ever like.
Hey everyone, and welcome to the Loneliest City podcast, where we talk about life and living in Edmonton. We are super excited for this episode because today we're going to be interviewing the amazing voice actors Alex Vries and Brook Morgan. I'm your host Sean, here with co-host Jesse. To listen to more of our podcast, check us out on our provided links to our social media. And of course, to learn more about these voice actors, check out Alex and Brook on Twitter. Links will be provided in the description and the headers. So how's everyone doing?
Yeah, how you guys doing?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Yeah, welcome to the show.
Yeah.
We're super excited to have you guys. This has been kind of one of my bucket list interviews since we started this.
Oh, that's awesome.
Thank you.
Mostly because two voice actors on the same voice channel for, I guess you guys for half an hour, 45 minutes here. So we're gonna have some fun.
Yeah.
But let's get things started. Let's do you guys want to tell me about yourselves? Let's start with Alex.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Sure
give me
thing.
some background. Tell me a little bit about
Where are
you.
you born? Are you from around here?
I've lived most of my life in Leduc and Edmonton, but I was born in Nanaimo, British Columbia for the first 5 years of my life. Then
Okay.
moved to Leduc, got married, moved to northern Edmonton. So I am
you're
a married man.
Ooh.
Oh,
Well, with a voice like that, I'm sure it's not hard.
Oh,
to
geez, you're
walk
making me blush.
he's finished the race.
Yeah, no.
down. And Brooke, what about you? Where are you from?
Yeah.
I'm
us a
from
little bit.
Stony Plain. I have never
Oh.
moved in my life. Yep.
Are
All
you a
20
horse girl?
years. No, I am not a horse girl. No.
Oh,
I'm a
good,
crazy
good.
tragedy.
Yeah.
Actually, it's different.
Oh well, okay. We had a discussion about this last night. Stony Plain girls, man.
About what?
Those horse girls. So just had
Dude,
we
I'm
had to
not a
double
horse
check,
girl.
right?
Let's
Of course, yeah. Just making sure. Yeah.
Okay,
For sure.
good. Awesome.
Yeah.
So what? And you've been doing voice acting for how long now?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
It's first come,
Fair
first served.
enough.
Anyone jump in? So.
Ah,
Oh, I jumped in. 2 years.
2 years.
Yes.
Cool.
2 years. I started when I
Nice.
was 18.
Cool. And,
I've
and
been doing voice acting for 4 years.
Alex. 4 years.
Oh. That's like a degree right
Yeah,
there.
almost. Well,
Yeah, right?
I started
Dude,
doing it
he's
when
professional.
I started university. I still got 2 years left because COVID, all that fun stuff.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Such is life.
Yeah.
So actually, speaking of that, so how has it been lately? So being part
Yeah.
of this community, has COVID really affected the
Yeah, it
market
really affected
for
everyone.
voice acting?
Yeah.
Well,
So you'd think it would be less susceptible to that because you can do a lot of these things if you have the
That's
equipment
true.
at home, right?
a lot of the
Yeah.
in-studio stuff has closed down for obvious reasons, but a lot of
Yeah,
various studios and games and other things have been reaching out a lot more to the people who can do online at-home recording, which has been rather nice.
Oh.
I've been able to record with
Yeah.
people from Great Britain, Sweden, all that fun stuff, so it's kind of neat.
Oh, wow.
Have you guys seen those recording? So there's like vocal masks like for singing, and there's like COVID masks for recording and instruments where they
What?
have like for
filter in your mouth or something?
yeah, like we were I watched this lady play the clarinet where she like unzips the bottom of it and like stuffs the clarinet through the bottom. Is there like have you guys seen these for voice acting yet, where you like stick the microphone into this like huge cone
would
of a
be
mask?
so
I
bad.
think I
You get like a box.
Would you do it?
Yeah, no.
If,
try anything once. I mean,
Okay. Hey, it gets the job done, so
yeah,
I mean,
right?
I imagine it does actually
It
help.
depends. You might get a bit
So
of
I feel like if I'm in my closet.
you might get a bit of a boxy sound.
Sorry.
If it's too close.
yeah, I guess if it's too if you get a little echo or a little too close. Is that like you guys' full-time gigs, or do you guys work side jobs or other jobs and then this
Yeah.
voice acting on the side?
That's a good question.
I do voice acting full time now. I just recently quit my
Oh.
job at Dairy Queen. Woo!
Nice.
Hey, there you go.
Cool. That's
So,
awesome.
yeah, I've been doing audiobooks and stuff and just cartoons, animations. Yeah, I'm really lucky I got to quit. But
Me?
how about
well,
you, Alex?
I'm currently providing for the house. So at the moment, I'm working as a scaffolder. But so
Yeah. Okay.
Ooh.
yeah, woohoo! So fun! I can't wait until I'm done. But I'd like to
I
eventually
don't know what that is, I'll be honest with you.
do this full time. I just gotta have the time and
Full-time.
the money to actually quit.
You guys both have your own studios
I
at
do.
home, right? Your whole setup.
It's a closet, but
Hey,
yeah.
you know,
I think that's that's where a lot of people start. You know.
Yeah,
you
it
can
gets the job done.
make some
Yeah, it works.
closets
It's
into some
nice.
excellent recording spaces as long as you have the right materials.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, have you got fabric hanging all around you?
Yeah,
It really makes a
exactly.
nice muffling.
Get your window
Material.
coats around
An
you.
excellent back wall
Perfect.
is just a wall of ties. I have like 50 hanging behind me, and it just deadens
Yeah,
sound.
right.
That's funny. That's funny. So what got you into it? What was like the initial push to get into voice acting?
Some sort
Well,
of keyboard
I will jump in
line.
first. I had a friend that I had met in high school. We did a lot of musical theater together, and a couple of years ago, I gotten back in contact with
Oh,
him.
he's a theater
And
kid.
he's like, hey,
Okay.
I've been doing some voice acting for anime dubs in Calgary. And he gave me an email. I'm like, huh. So I'm like, you know what? Maybe I'll try out for this. And I sent a couple emails. I did a couple of, I guess, general auditions. And I was added to their talent pool. And unfortunately, they don't do as much stuff here in Edmonton as they do in Calgary. So I've only been able to do it with them once or twice. But
Okay.
it was like, huh, I can do this. Neat.
Wow. So it's
Neat.
a buddy that got you into it.
And Brooke, how about you? What got you into it?
Nothing local. I just saw an audition online, and I had a microphone from when I was 13 and wanted to be a Minecraft YouTube Let's Player, as everyone knows.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's brilliant.
So, I had my Blue Yeti sitting in my closet, so I was like, might as well try, and it was
Wait, you
horrendous.
just had blue Yetis lying around.
Yeah, I just had one, just lying around collecting dust.
You
you
have
know.
to send us your Minecraft server links. And
Oh yeah, no, for sure. I have like 2. Don't worry about
What's
it.
your username?
Chunka Bunka.
What?
I'll send you the link.
Shout out here, Minecraft server, Minecraft username Chunka
Grief
Bunka.
the server. Grief the server.
Please don't grief my server. It's Christian.
Hey. Did you guys? Yeah, you guys were kind of into that early YouTube scene, right? Like, it was just filled with like Minecraft Let's Players at one point. Like everyone's brother and cousin, they got a Let's Play channel just for Minecraft.
Dude, so entertaining. I was in it.
Yeah.
So, have you guys done any fun roles lately, or anything local, like since the COVID hit? Have you done any cool roles?
What's that local scene in Edmonton? What's that voice acting
Yeah, is this-
scene locally?
Is this like a common thing?
I
Yeah.
usually find my stuff online, but I did. Do you know
Yeah.
Jay the Juggling Magician?
I do
no.
not know Jay the juggling magician.
She's
but-
beautiful. She's this. Like you repeated her full title. She's this awesome magician around Edmonton, and we're friends. So I did a little like preview for her. But like I don't really do much around Edmonton, unfortunately. How about you,
Yeah.
Alex?
Well, I've been trying to send out some tendrils, contact some local game dev studios around here, like BioWare and such. But at the moment,
yeah, we get. Yeah.
I haven't been able to get any leads, so I do most of my stuff online. But I do get in contact with voice actors that are in the city, and we kind of talk and chat and all that other fun stuff.
Oh,
Wow.
you have to include me in that group. I know like one.
Well, it's a very
person
small
and
group. It's
2
like
people,
4 of
that's
us.
Some voice actor
Do you know sorry.
networking.
Yeah, I want to know who you know. Like maybe not the same people.
Give us the deets, man.
Do you know Zeki? I know Zeki. Then there's like the VA, but with EH because he's Canadian. Very clever, I know.
Gotcha.
Shout out to all these fellas.
Let's see. Trying to. Yeah.
We'll talk about it later. Sorry, roadblock.
It's all good.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Fun. Have you guys ever been tempted to like prank call, or do you guys ever prank call people with
Yes,
a different voice?
Someone else? Yeah.
So
yes.
Yes.
Yeah, give us the
it's
story
really
here.
fun to mess with telemarketers and scam people because
Oh my
they're
goodness.
wasting
that's
my
brilliant.
time. So I might as well have a little bit of fun with it. I mean,
Hey, fair enough.
you know,
Okay.
apparently my social security number has some sort of bad thing happening with it. Well, guess what? You just contacted Darth Vader, and he's really upset about this.
He's not even in the country. He's in space. He doesn't have a social
Exactly,
security
and
number.
that's why he's upset.
Or do
Are you
they?
sure?
Yeah.
Base security.
Yeah,
He's not registered. That's all. That's why he's all
it
off the
was,
grid, man.
it was fun.
Dude, he's illegal.
Do you guys have a favorite voice, or do you? I know we
Yes.
touched on this before, but is it you guys have like a voice you put on, or is this just your natural voice when you do these?
Yeah. How do I know that's the real you? How do I know you're not acting?
But yeah, no, this is my natural voice. Most of my work is around this range. Sometimes they need to be a little bit lower. But sometimes they want it a bit higher, maybe a little faster, maybe a little slower. It all just kind of depends on what the people want.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay.
Cool, yeah. I guess that makes sense that you'd mostly use your natural voice. How about you, Brooke, sorry, do you... Is it?
Oh my God! How dare you call me Brooke when I'm suing?
Oh, I was.
What?
Like the
You're
bridge?
so close.
What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it was Brooklyn.
this
Who's
is my
that?
normal voice. Don't you worry about
do you
it.
do your natural voice for most of your recordings, or
No,
Yeah,
actually, for
put
most
on
recordings,
accents, or
sometimes people want accents sometimes, but most of the time they just want like a higher pitched version of my voice and just very bubbly. And I'm just like, okay. Or they want Valley Girl. Sometimes they want Valley Girl, and I'm like, okay.
What's that? What's Valley Girl?
yeah, give us
Oh
the
my
Valley
god,
Girl.
you don't know what Valley Girl is? It's like, have you gone to Starbucks lately? They have like this new whipped cream. It's like soy f***ing milk. Oh, sorry, milk. I didn't swear. And like, it's so f***ing good. I mean, it's so good. Dang it. It's really good.
But yeah, Valley Girl's kind of like dumb girl. You know what I mean? And I get cast as her a lot. I wonder why.
You do have an excellent voice.
What is that fetish?
You have an excellent Valley Girl, but
Yeah, that sounds like a great Valley Girl.
Thank you so much. I'll do the rest of the interview like this. Is that okay?
No, I'm kidding.
please no.
I'll ask my girlfriend first. I'll get him.
Yeah, get some permission.
Oh
You're
my
like,
God.
I don't think I can be listening to this.
Oh, so terribly sorry.
How are you talking to?
We'll talk about it later.
Okay.
And
Okay.
I think with that we need to have our first intermission break. We're going to play some clips
Epic.
for you guys here. Just a couple sound clips of Alex and Brooks, just to
get a
show off
taste
some of
of
their
the talent
favorite
here.
voices. They sent us some of their pre-recorded stuff. Let's get that rolling.
All right.
This isn't a game. You're tapping into some very powerful forces here. The idea is to strengthen your control, not see how much you can liberate. If you get too careless with experimenting, you could end up helpless when the actual crunch comes.
Welcome to Sadi's Potions and Such, where only the best of goods are bought and sold.
Commands thee, who opens the gates of hell. Come forth, indignation!
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! I'm really sitting next to the Devon Brandt of SCR.
List my titles when I face a Bevern's menace. Little princesses like you bow down in a queen's presence. Your history of actresses is quite symbolic. The only league that Carter joined a rehab group for alcoholics.
When the world was at war, I fought on the front lines. You were off on some dragons and riding your own bloodline. Promised to rule
The thing I remember is that I was on my way to a really important lab presentation, and now I'm here and no one can tell me what's going on.
Are you completely insane? At this rate, we're gonna be blown to smithereens!
Well now, what do we have here? We haven't had customers in many a moon.
That was amazing, guys. I did not realize how much just
Yeah.
change you guys have with your voices.
It actually felt like I was listening to one of those like Pixar films. They're just like the quality of the voice. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
You're so nice.
It's
You're so
actually
nice.
super cool.
Thank you.
So much like character in your voice. Well, I mean that's the whole point of voice acting, but
Just a little bit.
Brooke,
Thank
do you do a lot of accents?
Sometimes.
Sometimes? Do you have a favorite
was that
accent?
an
Or do you have like a
I
least
do
favorite
actually. I like the Cockney accent where you're just all speaking like Mary Poppins. I'm not really good at it though. That's why I never get hired for it. Yeah, I like doing that. Sometimes I get hired to do like French stuff, but I mean, like it's in French. It's not like accented. So
Can you like walk us through how you would learn an accent? Do you just listen to
YouTube.com how to blank accent. That's it. I'm not kidding.
And gives you
There's
like
some-
the vowels and what
Yeah,
to
no,
change?
there's this one bald guy who like does every single accent. He's really good at it. Do you know who I'm talking about, Alex?
I
one
do
bald guy on
actually.
YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the one bald guy, and he does all
Just
the
look
accents.
up the bald guy.
Bald guy who does accents on YouTube. I bet you'll find it.
The
Like,
voice guru.
Yes, exactly. But yeah, you just look it up. I mean, it would be helpful to learn what is it? It's like phonetics, the phonetics language or something.
Oh, yeah.
So that you can learn like exactly what each vowel is in every single language, like the accent for the language.
Can I put you on the spot? Can you do Can you do an Australian accent?
Get down by the water, mate. There we go. That's it. You just got to say mate, and then you get water.
You say Australian?
Australian.
Mate.
Crikey.
Never done one of these before. Yeah.
What about like a southern states? Could you do like a...
Yeah.
Oh, Sheriff, I would never steal Miss Magnolia's prized possession pig.
Ooh, she's good.
Oh, thank you.
That was fast.
I love the Southern. How did I forget about that? Yeah, Southern.
Fair
What about
enough.
you, Alex?
Fried chicken.
Yeah, Alex, now
Hello?
could you do like a German accent?
German
I didn't get that one.
It depends on which part of Germany you're talking about. Because
You do like an angry German. Oh, okay, maybe. Let's not do that.
Come on, Reinhardt, go.
Stop.
One problem when it comes to that is, so I lived in Hungary for a couple of years, and quite often when I start doing Middle European accents, I start to slide into that. So it's like,
Okay.
yeah.
No, that's funny.
So, what was like your first gig? Like, how I heard it can take like countless auditions before you finally land in like an actual professional job. Like,
Yeah.
how much work goes into that?
That's a good question.
Do you want to go first, Alex?
Is that too general or?
No, you're good.
It definitely took a while. It honestly depends on where you're looking and the various sources, because some auditions and stuff like that, they have to sift through like hundreds upon thousands of various voices and auditions, while other streams, if you know people or if you are able to find these auditions or these requests early on, then they have less things to compare to, and your chances of being selected are much higher.
Do you ever do like multiple roles within the same show?
Yes.
Is that a common thing, or do they do
In non-paid ones, yes.
non-paid ones? They'll have
Some paid
one
ones.
person, like I always just think of like the Family Guy, like
You're
one
the
actor
cashier
has
and
like
the janitor.
Yeah.
has like 8
Yeah, right.
roles, you know, or like a lot of their shows. Is that a common occurrence, or is that something that
Yeah, for me it
Yeah.
is.
Okay.
Well, when it comes to paying, because they have you for X amount of hours, and so if you finish all your all the words for one character within like half an hour, they can still do background characters and all other stuff within that remaining time that they have. Well, your attention and your time.
They don't like throw this on you on the spot like last minute, do they?
It depends on who you're working with.
Yeah.
I've never done per hour, Alex. That's weird.
Oh,
What?
that's fair. Oh, it depends on who you're working with. So I've done per word, I've done per sentence, and I've done per hour. The per hour ones are the longer. There's a lot more phrases, words. Like you're talking for a good 40 minutes, and you have very little time to kind of rest your voice. Not the greatest thing. I like having some spaces between takes and such.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And your voice must like get like pretty burnt out, like pretty often. Like,
oh yeah, you
like
have to warm
sometimes
up.
you're doing things back to back.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
Yeah, especially when you're yelling all the time. Then your voice is shot within like 15 minutes, and it's like, now I sound like this permanently, and well, hopefully you have a character like that. 'Cause
Yeah, right?
yeah.
I've had that too.
Is this so? Did you guys get like? Did you guys ever take lessons for this, or is this something that like it was just the YouTube and you're all self-taught?
Yeah.
I'm self-taught. Yes, I want to take a class though, because it helps a lot. It helps improve your stuff. But like, I just haven't looked into it. I'll be honest.
Yeah, that is fair.
Wait, you got this far without like did you do any like acting lessons or?
Oh, when I was in grade 11, I did some acting. Yeah, I did musical theater. So yeah, I guess I
theater
did.
kids for sure.
Stop making fun of me.
If I
Whatever.
was in the same room, I'd high five you.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude, nerds for life, dude.
Oh yeah.
Well, and a lot of these roles seem like you guys do a lot of like fantasy roles.
Yes,
I
I do a
correct
lot
with
of
that?
fantasy roles. Yeah.
would say that.
And is that something? Do you have like a preferred genre of work?
Yeah.
I like fantasy, like fiction, very cute, like cartoony characters.
Okay.
I like D&D stuff. Like I do a lot of D&D animations.
Nice.
I like playing
Oh,
characters.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. Like so, yeah, like fantasy's the more prevalent like genre compared to like sci-fi. Or, like
It
just
is. Though I
Okay.
guess
Yeah.
it depends on where you're looking.
That too. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cause,
what about
you
like
could look-
slice of life or okay? How about like foreign work? Like, do you do any like for overseas like
Well-
Asian studios or anything? Or
Yeah,
I haven't-
I do.
Oh, you do. You.
Wow.
Who do you work with? I'm curious. now.
It's NSFW, so maybe we'll talk about it later.
Fair enough.
Yeah. I recorded for a video game that's now on Steam. It's called never mind, we'll talk about it later.
Sounds good.
I'm sorry.
oh man,
But yeah, it was a Japanese studio. They approached me. They're like, "Hey, we really like your voice, and I think you'd sound well for this Japanese actress who doesn't want to do the NSFW portion of the video game. So we'd like to hire you." And I was like, "Oh, take my microphone. We're doing it. We're doing it."
Nice.
So yeah.
Yeah. I
Was that like the weirdest? Was that the craziest experience yet doing this, or you guys just is that like a regular thing?
that is awesome.
Are you talking to me or Alex?
Well, either. Yeah. Is that
Yeah.
like a normal
Getting
job
approached?
in this industry?
Like Alex, would you do some NSFW for some?
I would
Asian
not. I tend to avoid the NSFW stuff. So
Yeah.
That's okay. To each their own.
yeah.
Yeah. Do you guys have roles that you've turned down in the past? Is that something?
Yeah.
that-
Yes.
Yeah.
I have. Yeah.
There's been a
Oh
couple.
man.
Yeah.
Why was that? If you don't mind me
is
asking.
that just more of a range thing, or is that
Well,
just maybe
no.
content?
Most of them was mostly content. I tried to avoid
Ah.
vulgarity and all that stuff, keep my image clean and all that jazz. No,
Oh,
no
fair
offense.
enough.
No
Yeah.
offense. I think that people who do the NSFW stuff, they can, they got some sweet chops on them. But it's just not something that I'm personally interested in. So
For sure.
Yeah. That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
besides, if I'm
Fair
not doing it, they can get more work.
Boom! Thank you so much. I'll get all
do
the
you
male
guys
roles now.
do you guys do some singing too, or is this like
Yeah.
is it just a
I do.
voice?
Alex, sing with me, please.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Perfect. Look at that. How easy. Okay.
Yeah.
I noticed.
That's it.
What? Okay, I'll count you in. 1, 2,
Well-
3. No.
Well,
Yeah, what are we singing? What are we singing?
Fly me to the moon and let me. I don't know the lyrics after that.
Me neither.
Drift among the stars.
We may have to record
We don't
this
know the song.
afterwards, and then
We're gonna have to.
and then we'll
Maybe that'll be
slice
our
it in.
outro.
Yeah.
Maybe that'll be our outro. We'll just have you guys sing us out.
That'd be fun. If we can get it on time on Discord, that'd be pretty epic.
That would, yeah, it's because there's always lag with Discord, and then,
Yeah. So okay, for those of us who don't this is still very foreign to us. Can you explain to us how like the work process goes? You just
Yeah, if somebody has never done any voice acting, what does it look like?
like how do you get in character? You gotta pretend to be the guy, not just sound like him. Like how does? I'm sure
Alex,
they.
you go. This one's
That's
you.
pretty fun.
well, for me personally, when it comes to preparing for characters, this is, of course, after doing hundreds of auditions and looking
Yeah.
around trying to find leads. When you finally get that character, you want to kind of deep dive into them, find out what their personality is, their emotions, because all those various aspects of the character will affect their voice. And because
All that.
well, obvious. Yeah. Well, the thing is that
Yeah, that
unlike
seems
on stage,
very intense.
unlike with stage and musical theater, where you can use your body and your
Okay.
face to emote, the only thing that you can actually use when you're doing voice acting is your voice. So
Yeah.
it does help personally to kind of act it out
Yeah.
physically at the same time, but in the end, it is solely your voice that is
Yeah.
giving the emotion, the character work, the everything.
You're not like posing in front of a mirror and stuff. You're just like
No.
kind of like happy yourself up.
I bet some people do that.
Hey, it's all psychology, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Like you go as far as like look into what their insecurities are, their personal struggles, like any tragedy.
Yeah, if they're left-handed or right-handed, yes.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Depends on how much speaking they have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it sounds like you guys are pretty passionate about this. I imagine like a lot of thought goes into it. I just
Yeah. I
Yeah.
really like it.
It's enjoyable.
No, it sounds like an awesome career choice.
Mm-hmm.
It's cool, yeah. Like
Yeah.
you can do this on the spot, like anywhere you want, on the side of like any
Yeah.
job. Like you can just do it because you have the microphone, and you know,
Exactly.
it's awesome.
Do you guys have any advice for any new aspiring voice actors? Anything that you would recommend to them?
Yes. Audition no matter what. You might see the
Exactly.
big shots auditioning and be like, oh, I'll never get this role. But you bring something unique to the table every single time because you have your own voice. You are your own person. And so you never know. And so, like, just audition for anything you can.
Exactly. And kind of running off that idea and the thing that Brooke said is that by doing those auditions, even if you don't feel overly confident with it, you will gain that confidence. You will gain that practice because by doing auditions constantly, you're going to get better and better and better. And finally, you are going to get that role. Maybe not the first one you audition for, obviously, but ones in the future.
Yeah. And I'm sure like you guys have some stories about some really bad auditions. Like what was the worst?
Uh,
Oh, no.
Alex, do you want to go first?
Sure. So this was close to the beginning of my voice acting journey. And at that time, I didn't have my own equipment. And I was recording in the makerspace in Edmonton at the library. And I was using their...
Okay.
And I'm like, hey, this is better than a phone and my laptop. But
Yeah.
while I was recording, there was a couple that walked by the recording booth who were having this ginormous argument. So halfway through the recording, which I didn't hear them when I was recording, but when I was listening back to it after I'd sent it, I'm like, oh my.
And there's fighting in the background.
Yeah.
Oh
So,
no!
I did
That's
not
an
get
extra
that
voice
role.
work.
So after that, I've always checked everything and made with a fine-tooth comb before sending anything to anybody.
Yeah, do you guys live with other people? I guess you have a family, Alex. Do you have
you got a
to
little
send
kid
everybody
running
out of the house and like, please
dog
stop
out.
making noise?
So my lovely wife is an author, and she's currently writing a fantasy novel. So
Hey.
she's
Just
doing
needs a narrator.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
You're right there.
she does her writing.
Yeah, she could be a
And
narrator.
I unplug all the fridge, the freezer, everything that's loud in the house.
No way.
unplug it?
Serious?
Yeah. It drops the
That's king.
noise floor
Yeah, that
to
is-
below 60 decibel, which is excellent, and that's what most people need, especially if they don't want you changing any of the audio, because quite a few places they want your raw audio. They don't want any
hate that.
changes or anything. And if you don't
No
have
noise reduction. Okay.
exactly, if you
You
don't
gotta
have
pay
that,
extra for that. You
you
gotta
don't
tell them
have
that.
that-
Be like, yo, I turned my fridge off for you.
yeah,
Pay up, bro. My eggs are bad.
my eggs are bad. My froyo
The
is no
upcharges
more
that I had
fro
to
or yo.
replace. Yeah. Ice cream melted.
Yeah. These stroop
Good,
waffle
that's
ice
really
cream
good.
sandwiches from Costco, ruined. How can I eat this now?
I have a $1,000 audition fee because every time I audition, I have to buy all new groceries.
That's good. I don't do anything like that. If I'm being honest with you guys.
Yeah, Brooke, what's your experience been? I'm sure you've had like a bad audition.
Oh, as in like people interrupting me?
Like I don't know anything. I don't.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I misread the audition sheet, and it was definitely male. And like I can do a lower female voice, but you know it was just the one female in like a sea of like thousands of males, and I just felt really embarrassed. So it wasn't necessarily bad. The director reached out and was like, I think you should audition for this role instead, and I was really embarrassed. But anyways, yeah, for my auditions for stuff, I don't have to unplug anything because I'm in my closet. I'm really lucky. I'm sorry you have to
Nice.
do that, Alex.
Well, I'm in my
That
closet
sucks.
too. And the thing is I
We're
have
setting a standard here.
I have soundproofing on the inside and such, but I have a really old freezer and it is loud. And we live on
Oh, man.
it's a one
like,
floor apartment, so it's
like at all times.
like constant. It's great. It stores all my delectable frozen goods, but it is loud.
Did you
so
try
am I.
Riesling with it? Just kind of
Please.
sit and talk with it.
Like, please,
Freezer-kun,
please
I love you. I know you do. And I know that you love me too. But please, shut up.
I'm sorry, I can't. I must.
That's good. That's good.
Yep.
Okay.
Good bit. Good bit. Yeah, I was the freezer. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, can you guys make your best freezer noise for us?
Yeah,
I don't know what a freezer sounds like.
I think that can use
Alex.
some work. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that-
I've never... Wait, my best freezer? Sorry.
Yeah, you're auditioning for the role of a freezer.
Well, hello there. I see
What?
you have opened my top.
You're so ice cold inside.
I am. Reach deeper. That's where the popsicles are. I know you've been
I
hiding
mean-
them.
I'll just reach in now.
Oh
Whoa.
my god. Mom, come pick me up.
Okay, all right.
And scene. That was really good.
I didn't think we were gonna personify an inanimate object. I thought we were just gonna be like,
Nani.
You're asking drama kids, okay?
Oh, sorry, that was
I think with that, we have to thank you guys for coming on the show today.
No problem.
oh
Very
man,
interesting show, huh?
that was hilarious.
Yeah,
Thanks
that
for
was
having
amazing.
me.
Yeah.
It was
appreciate
awesome to
you
have you
guys
guys. I've been
inviting.
excited for this interview since the start. So this was
Wait. Was there anything else you guys want to add or like talk
Yeah,
about?
yeah.
Like,
Sorry, we'll
this is your time, man.
take a 3, 2, 1 cut, and then
What?
is there anything you guys want to talk about?
I don't really have anything to say, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah. Thanks for
Do you guys
having
have
us.
any upcoming
I'll
work
make sure that-
we can mention?
I
Nothing
mean,
I'm allowed
I'm
to
under
talk about.
NDA. I'm
Oh,
not
you're
allowed
not.
talking about it.
Yeah.
We had to sign an agreement online.
Yep. Sign the agreement. If you talk about this before it's released, you don't get paid and you may get sued. So it's like, probably.
Getting blacklisted.
All right.
Canceled.
Okay.
Alex is canceled.
Man, we would love to have you guys on again. Like you guys are really fun.
Yeah. No,
Hey,
this
really?
was awesome. We'll have to have you guys on.
Oh
again.
my gosh.
Yeah.
I'd love to be a host if you'd have me as a host.
Oh,
that'd
we
be
would love
epic.
to have you as a
Yeah.
Epic. Okay, let's do it.
Yeah. It's gonna be awesome.
That'd be
In
a lot of
fact,
fun.
what is it? Yeah, you mentioned that your wife is an author. We actually recently interviewed this lady named Victoria.
Oh,
That's her
nice.
last name. Yeah,
That's
she's
her
a
last
local
name.
author.
Wait, what's her... Victoria... What's her full name?
Let's look this up. Boldick.
Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah,
Maybe
I
you
was
never
thinking
know.
of...
Okay.
I was thinking of I know another author by who has the same name.
That's so
All
cool.
right.
Cool.
Yeah, man, small world. She's also writing fantasy.
Nice.
Great job, guys.
Yeah. Thanks for coming on, guys. It was great to have you. And we'll have to have you back on the show again soon.
That'd be fun. We'll have
Okay,
to find a way to do a musical number. Maybe one of those duets where it's one person singing it and the other and all that other stuff. Like,
I'd be so down. Like, seriously, I'm adding you right now. Oh, of course you have an anime profile pic.
I do.
Am I surprised? No.
Well, that's actually from one of the dubs that I'm doing with a whole bunch of people online. It was one of the first.
Hey! We did it, Alex!
There's no other way. When it hurts like this.